Kit and Meowscles took a family photo just now. You need to drop a like in the next 5 seconds if you love their picture. If you don't, Kit is gonna get really mad at you. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Dr. P, and welcome back to another video. If you're watching this in the first few hours of it being live, I'm most likely live on caffeine.tv, hanging out, giving away free stuff. So if you want to participate in any of the games, like what you're looking at on screen right now, definitely come by, make an account, and have a conversation with me in chat. I do my best to read every single one. So obviously, a few videos ago, I went over the fact that there is going to be a Galaxy Girl skin that's going to be able to be unlocked for free. There's actually a little bit more info regarding how exactly you'll be able to get this, and there's actually more information as well about the entire Samsung summer promotion, of course, that Samsung is running. So this is courtesy of FireMonkey over on Twitter, and you can see a whole bunch of stuff listed here. For our purposes, the most important thing is number 3 on the bottom half, which says Fortnite Galaxy Cup with Galaxy Scout Outfit Prize. It says July 20th through July 26th, when previously the dates were July 25th through July 26th. So according to what I've looked at, it looks like the extended date might be a sign-up period in order to qualify for this tournament. Now, again, the people who can even qualify are kind of limited because you have to have a device that can access the Galaxy Store. And that's another bit of info this graphic actually tells us. So you have to have a Galaxy A71 5G, S20 5G, or Note 10 Plus 5G in order to get the top 3 prizes. But the bottom half are bonuses for all devices that can use and access the Galaxy Store. Now, it's not expanding the amount of people by a lot, but by broadening it to any device that can use the Galaxy Store, it definitely includes a fair bit more people. The official Galaxy Girl outfit name is Galaxy Scout, and it's unclear exactly how many of these are going to be given away. I would imagine it would not be just one person. It would be crazy to me if they had this whole promotion only to give the skin away to one person. I would imagine it would probably be, at least 10 or 15, probably way more than that. We'll just have to wait and see, but definitely let me know in the comments section if you are going to be participating, or at least trying to participate inside of this Galaxy Cup to get the Galaxy Scout skin. Also, a side note, it looks like just because you might have the Galaxy skin on your account doesn't guarantee that you'd be able to play in the cup. It looks like you actually have to have one of these devices, because I know there was a way for a lot of people to end up getting the Galaxy skin without owning the Galaxy device in the first place in the past. Not too long ago, I went to Twitter and I tweeted Season 3 theories. Drop them below for a chance at being featured. If you're not following me on Twitter, you should definitely do so. The link to follow me is in the description. Now, I got a decent amount of people who replied to this tweet with their theories, and I gotta say they're very interesting and got me thinking for sure, so let's go ahead and start looking at them. So the first one here is from Awesome5673, who says, Jules is Midas's daughter, correct? Well, at least we think. Midas tried to control the storm during the device and failed, resulting in the water map. The Fortilla is a refuge for all that didn't get wiped out by the water. I think Jules is at the authority and is going to try and do the same thing with her own device. However, the survivors are working on something secret, and when Jules is unleashing Doomsday 2.0, Aquaman is going to channel the water energy at Atlantis into the Fortillian device, and it's going to override the Doomsday. Boom. I'm not kidding you when I say this, guys. Legitimately, 90% of the theories that I got tweeted were relating to Jules, and it makes a lot of sense considering that she is allegedly Midas's daughter or Midas's wife, something very close to Midas. We know that because her photo was in Midas's room back in last season. Also, Jules' picture was all over the place during the device event, including the main place being at the desk in the office during the device event itself. Lots of people seem to think that Jules, being an engineer, is going to reconstruct the device and give Midas's plan a second go. Anyway, back to Awesome's theory. Yes, the Fortilla is a last refuge for any of the Ghost characters because, of course, the agency got overridden by Shadow at the start of this season, actually at the very tail end of last season after the event. Is it possible that the remainder of the Ghost faction could be trying to, in some way, do something that Midas was trying to do? I mean, if you think about it, The thing about Jules making the device again makes sense on some level, but in another way it doesn't really make any sense because of course the agency was run by Midas. Midas was running the agency, which of course was a ghost area. The Authority is now run by Jules, who is a part of Shadow, so there's two different sides of the fight there, and I don't know whether or not Midas had some sort of secret plan, or if Midas was actually covering himself up, acting like he was a part of Ghost, but really was a part of Shadow. There's so many questions that go along with this, man, but I don't know. Definitely let me know what you think in the comments below. Another tweet I got was from Koopa Troopa, who also talks about Jules, and they say, I think that Jules secretly has the golden touch. Since she is supposedly Midas's daughter, she wears those thick gloves that she probably made herself to block out the effects of the golden touch, and now that Midas is no longer here to help her control it, it could be bad. I've seen a lot of people come out with this theory, and there are some definite loopholes and problems with the theory, but again, you can't rule anything out until Fortnite officially comes out and announces or confirms something, which unfortunately they rarely do. But anyway, let's talk a little bit about this. So as you can see, here is Jules. She definitely is wearing gloves. There is no dispute about that. The first thing that comes to mind to me is if she had the golden touch, wouldn't the gloves just turn gold? I don't know if they would turn gold on the outside or not. I'm not sure how this lore is supposed to work, but at least my first thought would be, why are the gloves not gold? Also, she's an engineer. She's probably just wearing the gloves because she, of course, is an engineer. She's working on building stuff, and that's just what they do. They wear gloves. Mechanics wear gloves. I would say more likely than not the gloves are just because she's an engineer, but at the same time, she obviously is connected to Midas in some way, and Midas did have the golden touch, so you can't rule anything out until we can get those darned gloves off of her. Next up, we've got Jam, who says, I think that a meteor shower will happen, bringing us the 4th out of the 7, and maybe the moon will crash into the island. Think about it. Space is heavily featured in the Battle Pass, and if you think about it, the moon actually controls the tides. I mean, that's a fair point, and we do have a skin in the Battle Pass that looks to be some kind of an astronaut. The skin is called Siona, and they have this moon thing in their arm. We actually thought that was a moon when it was teased in early Season 3, late Season 2. Not too sure what to make of this, but yes, technically the moon does control the tides. Maybe that could in some way be connected. If you take a look at Siona's description, it says, a wanderer in a lost world. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see how and if Siona ties into the Season 3 story. Do any of you guys remember that Fortnite short with the flare gun and Jonesy dried up on a deserted island, basically trying to find anyone? That was pretty much a teaser for this entire season, and Fortnite even confirmed it by commenting on this YouTube video saying, this aged well. My oh my, that it did. That was pretty spot on. After seeing Fortnite basically confirm that was a teaser all along for this season, it got me to thinking, you know, there are a lot of short films that Fortnite has made or people have made on Fortnite's channel. Is it possible any of these could be teasing future stuff as well? At first glance, a lot of them might look like just funny stuff. I mean, if you looked at the flare thing months ago, you'd think, oh, that's just funny. You know, Jonesy's stuck in an island, he finds a flare gun, a battle bus is flying over, he's trying to get their attention, he shoots the flare gun, and down goes the bus by accident. You know, that's kind of funny. The same thing with all the tomatoes and the one Jonesy on the battle bus. That's funny. But there could be underlying things that no one's noticed. There are plenty of things on there. There's one that shows Chaos Agent creating the Slurp Legends pack. There's one that shows the origin of Peely. Of course, Peely is actually Jonesy infused with a banana when Jonesy went to try and put the banana inside of a rift. And if you think about it, man, that's morbid. That makes the Season 9 trailer so morbid when Jonesy ate Peely, but Peely was really Jonesy? Dude, I don't want to think about that. That's dark. All I'm saying is if Fortnite had a short film that was almost specifically designed to tease this season, who knows what else they could have. I would advise you guys to go and check it out for yourself on Fortnite's channel, look at all their short films, see if you find anything, and if you have any theories or find anything, tweet me or leave them in the comment section below for a chance to be featured in my next video. I hope you guys have a great day, come check me out on Caffeine, and peace out, my friends.